Hey there, Linux gamers. This is Sandy Martin, aka Altimore from rootgamer.com. Welcome to my video on Festival of Magic. I got this baby running on my Alienware X710 preloaded with Ubuntu. It's got the i7 clocked at 3.9 gigahertz. I got the NVIDIA GTX 55.5 with NVIDIA drivers 310.44 running on it. Just as a little side note, I consider this this alpha, if you will. I'm doing air quotes right now. I consider this alpha a proof of concept rather than an actual alpha, and so I'm not holding anything against the game at this point. It's, you know, it's just to show us what the system is all about, and I'm here to show you the system. Also, I'm recording this with Chasm desktop recorder, and I find that it takes some of the frame rate away. So don't think that this is like actual like my frames per second that I'm running the game at. So just bear in mind that you know that, and yeah, let's get started. So yeah, let's talk about the developers of the game. Of Festival of Magic. Snowcastle Games is the name of the company. They're based out of Norway, Oslo specifically. I've been to Oslo, beautiful city. But aside from that, the majority of the team has actually had some time doing some work with Pixar and some of the films, and I think it's pretty cool. It shows in the art style of the game, which really gives it that sort of Pixar flair, so that's really good that you see that come into the game, and it'll definitely be a nice added touch, if you will. Yeah, Festival of Magic is that sort of classic JRPG, but they gave it a very they gave it like a Final Fantasy flair, but with a little bit of Harvest Moon. I'd probably say more of a Rune Factory sort of style, you know, where you farm but you still have the RPG elements. It's running the Unity engine, you know, which obviously shows, and it runs right out of the box for me, so which is a massive plus. So this was my chance to actually, since they don't have anyone to test it out on Linux, I was like, yeah, sold. Yeah, I'll do it. So yeah, I hopped right on that like a fat boy and I'm smarty, and just dove in. So I wanted to show you guys how it's running on my Ubuntu 13.04, and yeah. So yeah, the main game features that it's rocking is like farming is the biggest one, because your combat heavily relies on your farming, I found in this game. So you're right off the bat, you have to farm some ammo. That's literally what you have to do, is you have to farm your ammo. You'll have different types of seeds, so elemental seeds, and anyone who knows classic JRPGs will know that depending on which area you go to in a JRPG, that you'll need certain types of magic, elemental magic for the area. And so it's an interesting route. I have yet to see it been done, especially on the PC, obviously, in Linux. But it's an interesting concept, and I like to see the finished product and see how they go with it. I'll definitely be doing a review on this game when it finally gets released. Also, for the game features, like it's also got in the party system, you have like your character, and then you have a guardian that is with them. And the guardian, how that works, and we're not talking Final Fantasy VIII guardians here for you geeks. The guardians, they have their own set abilities, but they work within they work in the same time frame that or turn. They work on the same turn as the character that they're paired with. The guardian actually gives stat boosts to the main character, and they have their own set abilities. Now I'm assuming, because I didn't get a chance to really level up too much in the game, that if they get more abilities, but we'll see once the alpha gets out. But yeah, you can use ability points, equip new abilities for your guardians. You can equip different types of ammo to your characters. It's a pretty interesting system. I'm very interested in the, like, just in general, how they integrated all the different portions together to bring the combat system as like just one solid system. So it's very interesting to see how they worked with that. Yeah, and yeah, I like to. They got the Kickstarter going on right now, as you guys obviously know. It's not gaining as much traction as I'd like to see it gain traction, because the dialogue in the game is pretty good. The video, like, obviously the graphics look great. The music sounds great. So I'd really like to see this actually get funded. They've already put in $1 million of their own money. They're tapped out right now, and they really need that little extra boost to finally, like, finish off all the costs that they need to finish off the game. But I really hope it gets funded. I definitely think it's worth supporting. Like, I know I got money in there. I'm definitely going to be doing the alpha, so I'll be getting some footage out for you guys as soon as I get my grubby little fingers on the alpha. Really, like, the only other things I can say about this project is that it's a good proof of concept. I don't know, like, I'm still kind of iffy with the mix between farming my ammunition. I'm not too happy about that, but then again, I'm used to the very classic JRPGs where you have the spells and you have character abilities. But we'll see how this works out. I'm not going to give it a final judgment until I actually get my hands on, like, some alpha and beta. So yeah, that's pretty much that's her right there in a nutshell. So definitely come check us out at runegamer.com. I'll be doing more articles on it. Yeah, so definitely come check us out there on the website. Yeah, and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, game on, guys.